Recording button. Double tap to activate.
Hello, my yarn lovers, my crafty and creative people. How are everybody doing today? Well, today I thought we'd look at something fun. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know I've been knitting for about 16 years, but I am really new to crochet. I've been crocheting for less than a year. And when I first started to learn how to crochet, one of the things that everybody was talking about is, oh, if you're new to crochet, try the Woobles. Literally millions of people have learned how to crochet with the Woobles. Well, they are expensive, right? I've seen them from anywhere from $18 to like $45. Now, I'm not going to pay $45 for a Woobles kit. I'm not. I bought mine on the Amazon. I don't remember the price. I'm sure it was under 30. I was not going to pay more than 30 for a Woobles. The prices do vary if you get on the Amazon. Look, because Amazon puts things on sale periodically. Just check, and keep checking. But I have heard of a lot of people who love the Woobles. Also, a lot of people think they're super overpriced. Some people think they're super addicting, all the cute little shapes and things that they have. Now, when I was learning to crochet, I did get mine off the Amazon. And then I found out it comes with a 4mm hook. And if you don't know yet, hi! My name's May. I love yarn. I love to knit and crochet, but I'm also visually impaired, and that means that I knit and crochet by feel. And when I was first learning how to crochet, there was no way that I was going to start working with a 4mm hook. Wasn't gonna happen. That was too small for me to feel the stitches in single crochet. When you do a Woobles, it's an amigurumi. It's single crochet. And I was not interested in doing single crochet with a 4mm hook. I couldn't feel the stitches. I even tried. I did a practice piece in my own house with some number 4 worsted weight yarn with a 4mm hook and single crochet. I couldn't feel my stitches. I couldn't keep track of my stitches. It was a big old no for me. But now I have been crocheting for a while. I have managed to work with the 4mm hook. Well, I have a 4.25, but I've also now worked with my 3.75, my 3.25. So I've worked with some smaller hooks now. So we're going to see, okay? I am going to break open my Woobles package right here with you all on camera. Here we go, here we go. We're going to tear it. There's a little tear line. We're going to tear this package open together. And we are going to see what's inside the Woobles kit. Now, this is just Pierre the Penguin. He's a basic. He was one of the first kits to come out. Okay, so what do we have? We got a little bit of, ooh, this is a nice thick yarn. I have been hearing good things about the yarn, that it's thick, that it's tubular, so it won't split. So I'm already liking that. We got a little thing of yarn here. We got a slightly larger thing of yarn here. I'm guessing this is the main color. I don't know for sure. We got, oh, we got an even bigger thing of yarn. Okay, that must not be. We got this bigger thing of yarn. So this must be our main body color. We got almost like a skein of yarn, and then we got 2 little colors. Okay, what else? Alrighty, we got the stuffing. The stuffing. This has got to be the polyfill, right? That's so cute, like a little pillow or something. Adorable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is the 4mm hook. I'm kind of excited to have that because, like I said, my boy set doesn't have a 4 in it. It's got a 4.25 and then it goes to 3.75. So that'll be cool if I can work with my little Woobles 4mm. And then, of course, it has this little package. Okay, we are going to tear open the little tiny package and see what's inside. We've got our little info. I believe this is the card where I'm going to find my little QR code to scan. Let's look at the bits that we got in here. We got a little bit more yarn. I'm guessing that's for facial features or something. Maybe eyes. I'm not sure. I don't know. this is what he's supposed to look like if you've never seen him. So I'm guessing we have a body color. I don't know what else is going on there. We get a needle. I do like these needles. I love these little blunt tip big needles. So I'm liking that already. We've got, what is that? It feels like in here maybe we've got 3 safety eyes, or maybe 2 eyes and a nose, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's just 3 safety eyes in case we lose one. And these might be stitch markers, maybe? I'm guessing these are stitch markers. So it's like you get 3 safety eyes. Oh no, these are backs to the safety eyes. Silly me. These have got to be backs to the safety eyes. That's what those have to be. So it looks like we've got 3 of these, right? These are our safety eyes. We got 3 little safety eyes, and we got 3, looks like backs to our safety eyes. So we got the blunt needle. We got this little bit of black yarn. I think it's black. It's a dark color. So no stitch marker, but that's okay. I got stitch markers, and I don't know if I need a stitch marker anymore now that I have a little bit more experience. So everybody says that you scan the QR code, and then you go on to the site, and that they have these step-by-step tutorials to work with. So that's what I'm gonna go and do. This is most definitely a paid-for pattern, so I don't want to give it away, right? Excuse me. But I do know that the majority of these circular amigurumis, well, they're circular, right? So they start in a circle. They got the same sort of patterns of increases in them. And then you have a little round ball, and then you start your decreases. So I'm going to go ahead and play with this today. I have no idea when you will see me back to finish up this video. I will put it in my editing app, because I'll probably work this over time. Put that, oh, here we go. Inside the yarn, we got stitch markers, and we got, that's right, I heard it even came with a started piece. So if you are super absolutely brand new to crochet, and you're like, I don't want to make a magic ring, that's scary. I get it. I struggled with the magic ring. I had to watch 4 or 5 different videos with different explanations, with different people, to explain that magic ring to me before I got it. So here's what we got. We got our started yarn. We got our started piece. I don't have any idea how many stitches we have on. We got our little our little slip knot going on. I got allergies today. Excuse me. I keep getting these little with my throat. Okay. So we've got our started yarn here is what it looks like. We're going to be able to put our crochet hook in there and work from there. It looks like we've got some stitches. We got like 3 stitch markers on there. Very, very cool. Okay. Well, I'm going to go use my QR code. I'm going to get on this, and I will get back with you. Let you see what I've done. See if I'm capable of making Pierre the penguin or not. Might not even be the same day by the time I get back with you. But wish Pierre luck. Let's see if he can happen. All right, friends, stay tuned.
Pause. Button. Double tap to activate.
Hey, well, we're back already. So far, Pierre hasn't happened. Let me tell you why. Now, I want to be super careful with this card situation, because there is a QR code on the card, right? On the card, and I don't want to give it away. And then apparently there's a password on the card. Well, if you watch my channel, you know I'm visually impaired. I was able to locate the QR code with my phone camera. I scanned the code, and then it says enter the password. Yeah, for real. Enter the password, even if you have the QR code. Okay, I'm visually impaired. Now, I do zoom and magnify things, still try to see things. I magnify them up to 10 times. I magnify them up to 30 times. I tried to see the password. I tried to put it into the system. I don't think I'm seeing it correctly, so I am not able to enter the password into the system. So here is my number one thing I can say. I really like the feel of this yarn. I like that it feels like a tube. I like that it's not going to split on me, right? As somebody who's visually impaired who crochets by feel, I think this could be a really good yarn. It's not going to split. But if you're totally blind, or if you're really visually impaired like me, and you can't see, even zoomed in and magnified, 10 times, 30 times, if you can't see tiny letters for passwords, you are not going to be able to access these kits independently on your own. So I'm just going to say, if you're visually impaired or you're totally blind, I'm going to say the Woobles are probably not a good place to start for you, unless you have a sighted person there who can read you the password. There's nobody sighted here right now. Mr. Bear's not saying a word, nor is his friend Baxter the bunny. They are of no help. Apparently, they don't want to see Pierre come into life, right? They don't want to share me with Pierre, apparently. We just got Mr. Bear and Baxter. They don't want Pierre. They're not helping me read the password. So seriously, if you are totally blind, or you need to use serious magnification like myself to see things, and you still can't see it correctly, I'm going to say no to the Woobles for right now. They are not blind friendly because of the whole enter the password thing. If you do have sighted assistance, of course, that could work for you. So today's video is gonna be pretty short. I want to say short and sweet, but there is nothing sweet about not having things accessible. So if you're sighted, I think Woobles could be a really great way. I think that if you're blind, everybody says the tutorials are good. Everybody says the tutorials are thorough. Everybody says the tutorials will walk you through the system. I got yet to figure that out and experience the joy of the Woobles myself. We'll see what happens. I do want to like this yarn a lot. I do. Because I can see where this wouldn't split. It's like some t-shirt yarn kind of a thing. So, I heard you can even buy the Woobles yarn without the kit. So if you are blind or visually impaired and you're looking for a good yarn to start with that won't split, maybe try the Woobles yarn without the kit. Probably a little bit more affordable, maybe a better option, and then find some just regular old amigurumi kits to play with, or amigurumi patterns, to play with. But as of right now, info's not accessible. So that is that for the Woobles. Yeah. Maybe at some point there'll be somebody who's got, eyes around, who can see, who can help me play with my Woobles. But they are not something for a blind or visually impaired person to do independently. You will need assistance accessing the password on the back. That totally sucks. I wish that there was a way that I could figure that out. I'm bummed, totally bummed, to learn that about the Woobles. Major sad face, right? Sad face emoji all the way around. Alrighty, well friends, I will most certainly find something different to entertain myself with. Okay, bye-bye for now.